Hey guys, it's Katie, and I am back with my weekly review of America's Got Talent. This week we're doing week 13, which was the wild card round. But before I get started, I'm going to go ahead and thank my sponsor, as I do every time, Satellite Solutions. I have their website and their phone number to the right of me over here, and I also have that information in the description below. So if you're interested in satellite TV service, please check them out. As I was saying, it was the wild card round this week. So each of the judges was allowed to pick 4 acts that were sent home for a total of 12 to perform for a second chance. And of those 12, 4 were kept and 8 were sent home. So the 4 who were kept were Sebastian Alcharo, the young boy who does mariachi, Andrew De Leon, the opera singer, who's a fan favorite, Todd Oliver, the dog ventriloquist, and the all-male clogging group, All That. And as usual, I'm going to go ahead and do the best and the worst of who was kept, and the best and the worst of who went home. So the best who is kept, I think, and this is probably going to come as a surprise to you, but All That. I think Andrew De Leon is great, and he seems like an obvious choice, but if you remember, we had Neil Boyd win a couple years back, and he was also an opera singer. So I like the idea of introducing something different. They stepped it up this time, big time. I mean, they were good before, but they were awesome this time, and they really defy that stereotype of what you would consider a clogger to be. They're just a bunch of country boys from Tennessee, and they've been doing it for years and years, and it really shows, and it showed in their performance this time for sure. The worst of who was sent through, not that he's not talented, but Sebastian Alcharo, the mariachi singer, I'm not overly impressed. I don't think he's a $1 million act. I think he has a good voice, and he's good at what he does, but he's too young for Vegas, and I don't think he would draw the audience that a $1 million act should draw. And then as far as who was sent home, the best, maybe it's just because I love her so much, but Lindsay Norton. I just have a soft spot in my heart for this girl. I don't know if it's because she's from the Tampa Bay area, as we are, but I just think that she's amazingly talented. I understand that as a one-person act, she probably doesn't have the stage presence that you would need to be a $1 million act, but she deserves a spot in Cirque du Soleil or something similar because she is so skilled and she puts so much time and effort into her craft. So I think she was the best of those who were sent home. And as far as the worst, I would have to say horse. Let's find a nice way to put this. The one whose talent is being kicked in the private area. I'm not even sure why he was brought back. He was semi-entertaining in a ridiculous way at first, but he's by no means a $1 million act. So I guess it's a good thing that he left. But out of the 12, I was very surprised he was there. I think he was definitely the worst. So, what do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you feel differently? Let me know what you think. Comment, subscribe. Semifinals are coming up, so I'm looking forward to going over those. And again, I'd like to thank my sponsor, Satellite Solutions Network. Check them out. Information's also below. And I will see you next week.